Do you feel it? A subtle but persistent hum beneath the surface of your reality. A sense of restlessness, of anticipation, as if the world is holding its breath before a great exhale. You are not imagining this. We are collectively approaching an energetic threshold, a symbolic and powerful convergence point around October 31st. This isn't about superstition or a single date on a calendar. It's about a liminal space, a moment where the veil between what has been and what is becoming thins. It's a point of reality recalibration, where the energetic shifts that have been building momentum beneath the surface are preparing to break through into your manifest reality. This feeling of anticipation can trigger a deep, primal instinct within us, the need to control. When things feel uncertain, the human mind wants to grab the reins, to micromanage every detail, to force outcomes. You might find yourself overthinking, strategizing, trying to predict every possible scenario. This impulse comes from a place of fear, a belief that if you just try hard enough, you can steer the ship through the storm. But here is the paradox. The very act of gripping tighter is what creates the resistance. Your attachment to a specific outcome, a specific timeline, a specific method, creates an energetic bottleneck. It's like trying to push a river. You exhaust yourself fighting the current, generating anxiety and stagnation, all while the river's powerful, intelligent flow is trying to carry you exactly where you need to go. Your anxiety becomes a prayer for what you don't want, and you get stuck in a feedback loop of your own creation. The system is recalibrating, and your attempts to control it are like trying to hold back the tide with your bare hands. The solution is not to become passive, but to shift into a state of active surrender. This is a profound reorientation of your power. Active surrender means you do your part. You take the inspired action. You send the email, make the call, do the work. You plant the seeds with intention and presence. And then you let go. You release your attachment to how and when the harvest will come. You trust that a higher intelligence is at play, an intelligence inherent in the fabric of life itself. You shift from the frantic energy of a micromanager to the serene confidence of a co-creator. This isn't about giving up, it's about giving over. It's about understanding that your real work isn't in manipulating the external world, but in mastering your internal frequency. This shift from anxiety to trust is the key that unlocks the flow, allowing the universe's natural current to carry you toward your highest good with grace and ease. It is the transition from fighting reality to dancing with it. Why does this internal shift have such a powerful external effect? To understand this, we must look at the nature of reality itself. From the perspective of neuroscience, your subconscious mind governs over 95% of your daily thoughts, behaviors, and experiences. It is a vast database of past experiences, emotional memories, and ingrained beliefs. For many of us, the subconscious is programmed with the belief that we must be in control to be safe. Perhaps past experiences taught you that letting go leads to chaos or pain. This creates an identity, a personality that is wired for control. You don't just feel the need to control, you believe you are someone who must control. Therefore, any attempt to simply think your way into trust will be met with massive internal resistance from this deep, powerful programming. It's like trying to run new software on old, incompatible hardware. To truly surrender, you must go beyond conscious thought and begin the work of reconditioning the subconscious mind itself, rewriting the fundamental programs that dictate your automatic responses to uncertainty. This is where the principles of quantum physics provide not just an analogy, but the literal mechanics of creation. The famous double-slit experiment revealed a truth that shatters our classical understanding of the world. The very act of observation changes the nature of reality. When unobserved, a particle like an electron behaves as a wave of pure potentiality, existing in all possible places at once. But the moment it is observed, that wave of potential collapses into a single, definite particle in a specific location. You are the observer of your life. Your consciousness, colored by your beliefs and emotions, is the act of observation that collapses the infinite waves of potential in the quantum field into the specific experiences of your reality. Approaching this period of uncertainty with the frequency of anxiety, fear, and control is an act of observation. You are, in essence, telling the universe, I expect struggle. I expect things to go wrong. I expect to be unsafe. And the quantum field, which responds only to the energy of your observation, dutifully collapses a reality that matches that frequency. In contrast, when you approach this same uncertainty with a frequency of trust, presence, and active surrender, you are observing reality through a different lens. You are collapsing a different probability. You are aligning yourself with a reality where things work out, where you are supported, where the flow is natural and benevolent. Your consciousness is not a passive bystander. It is the most powerful creative force in your life. Let's go deeper into this energetic reality. Everything in the universe, at its most fundamental level, is energy vibrating at a specific frequency. Your thoughts, your emotions, your beliefs, they are not just abstract concepts. They are tangible vibrations that create an overall energetic signature. This is your personal frequency. The principle of quantum resonance states that frequencies attract like frequencies. A tuning fork vibrating at a certain pitch will cause another tuning fork of the same pitch to begin vibrating spontaneously. In the same way, the frequency you consistently broadcast through your emotional state will resonate with and attract experiences, people, and outcomes from the quantum field that are a vibrational match. When you operate from a frequency of control and anxiety, you are a tuning fork for more reasons to be anxious and more situations that feel out of your control. This is not a punishment, it is physics. When you intentionally cultivate a state of trust and flow, you become a vibrational match for synchronicities, for elegant solutions, for grace. Life then begins to communicate with you through what we call system signals. Those intuitive nudges, the recurring numbers, the song on the radio that speaks directly to your soul. These are not random. They are markers of your alignment. Even things you perceive as negative, like an unexpected delay or a closed door, are often intelligent feedback from the system. A delay is not a failure. It is a synchronization mechanism. It is the universe protecting your alignment, preventing you from moving forward at the wrong time or in the wrong direction. Your impatience and anxiety create so much internal noise that you can't hear these subtle, guiding signals. Active surrender quiets the noise, allowing you to perceive the intelligent, loving guidance that is always present, steering you through the recalibration. This wisdom is echoed in ancient teachings like Vedanta, which speaks of aligning with Dharma, the cosmic order. It is about recognizing that you are part of an infinitely intelligent system, and your greatest power lies in harmonious collaboration with it, not in futile resistance against it. Even the field of epigenetics validates this, showing that your perception and emotional state can signal your genes to express themselves differently. You are not a victim of your biology or your circumstances. You are the energetic architect of your experience. So how do you begin to embody this state of trust and recondition your nervous system away from the default setting of panic and control? It begins with a simple, yet profoundly powerful practice. This is not just a mental exercise. It is an energetic and physiological reset. Several times throughout your day, I recommend setting an alarm for at least 3 times. I want you to pause wherever you are. Stop what you are doing. Place one hand on your heart and the other on your belly. This simple physical act creates a circuit, connecting your emotional center with your intuitive gut brain and helping to regulate your vagus nerve. Now, take 3 slow, deep breaths. Inhale deeply, allowing your belly to expand, and exhale completely, releasing the tension in your shoulders and jaw. With each breath, feel yourself dropping out of the chaotic chatter of your mind and into the quiet presence of your body. Then, silently or aloud, state this affirmation. I release control and I trust the process. Feel the meaning of these words. Feel the tension leaving your body as you give yourself permission to let go. This practice, when done consistently, begins to create new neural pathways. It sends a new signal to your subconscious mind and your cells. It tells your nervous system that it is safe to be in a state of flow, that it is safe to trust. You are reprogramming your energetic signature from a default of contraction to one of expansion. To anchor this intention right now, go to the comments section and write, "I am ready to trust." Make this declaration to yourself and to the universe. As you begin this practice, be prepared for resistance. Your ego, the part of you that built its identity around control, will not give up easily. It will flood your mind with what-ifs and worst-case scenarios. It will tell you that trusting is naive and dangerous. When this happens, do not fight it. Do not judge yourself for feeling fear or doubt. That creates more internal conflict. Instead, acknowledge the fear. You can say to it, "Thank you for trying to protect me. I see you. I understand why you're here. But right now, I am choosing a new way. I am choosing trust." Then, do the practice. Place your hands on your heart and belly. Breathe and reaffirm, "I release control and I trust the process." You are building a new muscle. Just like lifting weights, it gets stronger with every repetition. This path is not about perfection, it's about persistence. Ancient spiritual texts are filled with stories of faith being tested. These tests are not punishments. They are opportunities to strengthen your resolve and deepen your embodiment of trust. Understand that this recalibration period around October 31st might feel chaotic precisely because old structures, old beliefs, and old timelines are dissolving to make way for the new. Trusting the process means trusting the demolition as much as you trust the construction. It is a cosmic clearing, and your job is to remain the calm, centered eye of the storm. Stay anchored in your practice, and you will navigate this transition not with panic, but with a profound sense of peace and curiosity. We stand at the precipice of a powerful energetic threshold, a portal to a new way of being. The key to navigating this time is not found in controlling the world outside of you, but in mastering the universe within you. You are a sovereign creator, a conscious observer collapsing potential into reality with every thought, feeling, and belief. Your most potent tool is your frequency. The great work of your life is to learn how to consciously and deliberately manage this frequency, to shift from the discordant static of fear and control to the harmonious resonance of trust and love. This is the journey from a life of struggle to a life of flow. It is the evolution from a pawn of circumstance to a co-creator with the divine intelligence of the cosmos. The power to transform your reality has been inside you all along. The question is, are you ready to claim it? Commit to the practice of active surrender. Make it your non-negotiable daily ritual. Share this video with one person you know who is feeling the pressure and needs to hear this message. And as you approach this powerful moment of recalibration, step forward not with anxiety, but with the deep, unshakable peace that comes from knowing you are always guided, always supported, and always in perfect flow with life itself.